Hello. Hi,
Hey,
everyone. This is Dave and Roxanne.
welcome to another episode of
Online business question of the week.
So most of the time we do new day news to inspire you and to encourage you, but once a week we devote content about our online business to give you a little bit of information about it, right?
Yes.
So we always phrase it in a question, right?
Yeah, so the question for the week is, why is it the easiest and the best time to start an online business?
Now, this is a very good question. Today we're going to share with you the answer with three M's,
Yes.
right? We're gonna have three reasons, but it's gonna start with M's.
Yes.
So the first M is money.
Money,
The second is
marketing,
yeah,
and then last one is mentorship.
mentorship, right? Now, by the way, if you're just tuning in and we haven't met before, we'd love to engage with you. Let us know where you're tuning in from, because we're pretty global in our page. COVID. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Where we're tuning in from, your city, and what time it is, right?
Yes. So we are coming from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and the time is 8:29 p.m. Mountain Time. We just actually finished a live workshop,
Yeah.
and Dave was the co-host for that. So that's why we didn't get the chance to do this a little earlier.
We got Edmonton, Calgary, Alberta. Amazing.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, Zanelle. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, so there's three M's, right? First is money. Like we were thinking of how to put it all M. So first is money, which is really capital,
Yeah.
right? Now, like it has evolved for such a long time. You know, if you're back in the 1950s or 40s, right? To become a business owner at that time, the unfair advantage is you got to have a lot of capital
Yeah.
to start a business, right? We're talking about business even online. At the time, there's no online, so we can't even. Let's just talk about business in itself. It requires a lot of capital. And then it has evolved, right? Right now, if you want to start a franchise, that's also a lot of money, right? There's a lot of money to start a legitimate business. Now, when we talk about legitimate business, we're talking about a business that is a proven system, right? Because you can start a startup if you want, but with a startup, you have a lot of trial and errors. We're talking about a proven system.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
We also, I think 10 years ago, we were thinking of starting a cleaning business.
Yeah.
Remember that? And to start a cleaning business, franchise business of cleaning, I think you need to put out at least 10,000, right? And then we look at the other, like Subway as well.
200,000.
Like 200,000. And like there's so, the startup for those businesses is a lot.
Yeah, so if you have started a traditional business before, let us know what did it cost you to start.
Yes.
So that we could see some of the numbers, right? Again, we're not talking about direct sales or network marketing. I mean, those are low cost.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is it doesn't have a legitimate system to run this whole thing, like a franchise. So if you've started a traditional business, or let us know, right? How much it cost you to start, to start that. So the
A
first
dental business is how much?
Huh?
A dental business.
dental,
Yeah. Like, like
Oh,
the
from-
one that we...
it's like over 100,000. I
Yeah.
think.
Over 100,000, yeah.
So the first reason is the unfair advantage is that it's very doable now. It's within your reach
Yes.
to start any business, especially an online business, because it's very inexpensive and there's many ways to finance it. Like, I mean, it's not impossible now. Like before, back in the days, 50s, 30s, you have to be part of the rich, right?
Yeah.
To be able to do that. And nowadays, anybody can.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this online business now, because that's why we said it's the easiest and the best time to start now because of, the capital side, the money side. Like
Yeah.
it's easy now to start because,
Yeah.
it's available for
And it's
anyone.
like let's
Yeah.
say you don't have the money, you could save it within a year. Like it's
Yeah.
not impossible. Like I mean, it's easiest and best time now to start. So that's the first. The second reason is another M is marketing.
Marketing, yeah.
Marketing, right? If you had a traditional or any business before, if you were to market it in a very powerful platform like the TV or radio
Yeah.
or all those things or newspaper, you need a lot of money too to market, right?
Yeah.
You need a lot of those platforms to market there. It's not cheap, right?
Yeah.
Like it's the big players that can only be on TV to have that massive reach, the Coca-Colas, the Apples, the the Ford, those companies that have big budgets that can actually be in a platform that has massive reach. What social media has done, right? Facebook, YouTube, it has removed that unfair advantage.
Yeah.
That means that you can be side by side with the big players, right? Because it made it so affordable now. In the same platform you're in, Facebook and YouTube, you're playing with the Apples, the dealerships. You're in the same platform now. In fact, when I was looking, I was scrolling the newsfeed earlier, I saw Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki, if you don't know him, is a very famous author. He was advertising in the same platform I'm advertising.
Yeah. True.
Darren Hardy, same thing. He has this ad all the time. YouTube ad that he will go and say, he would say things, right? Darren Hardy is also famous in the personal development space. I'm advertising in his same platform because it has removed the unfair advantage. We're playing in the same field as the big players now because Facebook and YouTube has made it easier for everybody to advertise. You can start as little as $10 to $15 a day.
Yeah.
Really.
And that's the beauty of it because I remember when we did
real estate,
real estate,
yeah,
we were advertising in a newspaper, and it's really expensive.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're just targeting everybody. You're not targeting a certain group of people. It's not even like looking back, it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
But then at the time, there's no social media, right? So and I've seen like billboards with the advertising, but now in your phone you always see, or Instagram or Facebook, YouTube, you always see advertising, and you and I could be part of that, right?
Sorry, I'm gonna look at the phone because I'm pretty sure sometimes we can't see here. I'm pretty sure some people are engaging with us. I'm not seeing
watch
it.
here. Angie watching from BC, Canada. Hi, Remelin. Hello, coaches watching from Georgia, USA. Derek said, I love legitimate business for sure.
And he said so much overhead cost too. That's so true. We're not talking about overhead. We're not even talking about overhead either. So and the cool thing about I'm talking about legitimate business is because we're talking about business that has proven systems that can actually give you the result. Like just to give you some ideas in the community we're in right now, as far as the online business, the revenues of these people, if you just really, it blows my mind. Like there's so many people that are, if you see their revenue at the end of the year, it's like you combine 5 or 6 or 7 subways, they earn more at the end of the year. Right? I was just talking to someone today doing my coaching call. I was just calculating our revenue at the end of the year. It's like, it's like if one person makes $65,000 a year, just an example, right? That's 5 people working at that kind of income full time from our revenue. So basically the same opportunity as the people that can earn more, that owns a Subway and the McDonald's and stuff like that, right? Which is incredible, right?
Yeah. So really like the marketing itself, it's really, that's why for us it's the easiest and the best time to start now an online business because of the marketing side.
That's right.
And the good thing about it is that we have a step-by-step training that can teach you, how to advertise in, YouTube, in, if you want LinkedIn and all that stuff.
It's in the training.
It's in the training too, but we, for us, we love Facebook and YouTube, right?
So, by the way, it's the most effective platform right now because of attention.
YouTube,
Because of attention, right? I mean, I always share this on my coaching call, is that if you add your biggest mall in the world, every time I ask the question, people say the Mall of Dubai is one of the biggest mall, they say.
Really?
And then Mall of Asia, which is in the Philippines, and then West Edmonton Mall. If you add all those people in that mall on a busy Saturday, traffic, right? There is still more people on Facebook every day.
Yeah.
Roughly around 2 billion users on Facebook. In YouTube, about 3 billion views, right? That is the amount of traffic. Now, from the business point of view, right? Not only is it the best place to put your business, and the most important thing is attention. What I mean by that is that, yes, you can go to the mall, but you can't go 7 days a week. It's really hard.
True.
But people, it's here. They're like, on average, they estimated a person spends about 2.5 hours on Facebook on average, which is incredible, right? And think about it yourself. When you're watching TV, when you're on when there's a commercial, where's your attention? It's on your phone.
It's on your phone, yeah.
Because you're looking at your Facebook, right? So the best marketing platform right now, which you can be in there to market your business, is Facebook and YouTube, and it has made it. There's no unfair advantage anymore. You can be side by side with the big players. That's the second, marketing, and the third is mentorship.
Yes, the third reason like why it's the easiest and the best time now is because of the mentorship that's available for you when you get started.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy. We've tried, blogging, affiliate marketing, network marketing, AdSense and all that. We look at Amazon as well. It's having those kind of businesses, it's good, but it's not easy as well, like Shopify and all that, because you don't have that mentorship. The good thing about this now is that of the mentorship, that you're not alone and you're guided, because you know how when you get started in a business, it's not easy.
Yeah,
it's tough,
and
right?
just to kind of make it a broad thing, is that it's not only just the platform we're in, just mentorship in general.
Oh, yeah, right now
in
it's
general,
available.
like right now you can get information wherever, right?
Yes.
Back in the days, it was only available for the people that can afford it, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can even search online if you want.
You Google everything.
You can Google everything, right? But if you can find a platform where somebody is actually successful and they can take you under your wing, that is even better, because success leaves footprints. I just said it I just said this on the webinar earlier when I was presenting, right? That if you can shortcut your process by having someone that's been there, all you do is follow them. Because back in the days, if you have a traditional successful business and let's say a restaurant, and you want to plant a restaurant across them, and you ask them and say, hey, what's your secrets of becoming successful? He probably won't teach you because you're a competition, right? Nowadays, like in the platform, for example, we're in, we can teach you how to do it, because it's a win-win situation anyways.
Yes.
Those are the three reasons that we believe right now is the easiest and the best time to start an online business. Number one is because of
money. Second one, or capital, right? To get started, it's low cost. Second one is marketing. You can market it in effectively in YouTube and Facebook or other platform that's available. And then third one is basically mentorship.
That's right. It's available now. So I hope we give you value. And again, if you're tuning on this on the replay, let us know where you're tuning in from, because if you haven't met before, we'd love to say hi to you and engage with you, right?
Yes. Hi, Josie. Hello from Nova Scotia, Nathan. Hi, Zaida from Los Angeles, California. Thanks, guys. Chris is watching from California as well. Thank you, guys. Hannelyn, thank you. Congrats on your huge successes. Anna from Quebec, Canada. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you, guys. Hi, Isabella. Thanks, everybody.
And lastly, if you've been kind of considering the online space and you don't know how to start, where to start, we always have a workshop replay, right?
Yes, we actually have a free workshop. It's a 90 minutes info session where you can, it's basically a basic, like educational session where you're gonna learn how to start an online business. And after that, if you do decide, if it's for you, it's great. If not, then at least you got something, a great value in that. So
go ahead.
So you can register on our website at www.daveandroxaneobiso.com. Once you register, we will email you the details, or you can send us a message as well.
Yeah, and there's probably a link somewhere. Click it and put your name and email. I'm going to promise you one thing, right? It's not for everyone. If it's not for you, at least you're going to be smarter after. You're going to have information how to, on what this online space is all about.
Yeah.
All right? Thanks for tuning in. That is another episode of
The Online Business Question of the Week.
God bless everybody.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye.